Hey everyone, I was thinking the other day about how K-pop has been slowly evolving with the new generation, and I've noticed a few things being more common as the months are going by, and it's making me question what will the future of K-pop look like, and if it continues like this, I'm not too excited for what's to come. I'll be touching on 4 key topics in this video. These are the main themes I've noticed drastically changing and stood out the most to me. Now let's begin. If you compare a group's choreography from 2020 to now, you'll see a big difference. This change is due to the rise of TikTok. The way I see this as, companies noticed fans started doing choreo in their TikToks. It became a growing trend. Most videos were people attempting to do Ryojin's shoulder move or full-on dance covers. So companies, after a comeback, started making the idols film dancing the chorus choreo, and this helped fans learn how to dance so they would film themselves, which meant the song spreading online. And now companies have obviously dumbed down their choreography just for fans to copy onto TikTok in the hopes of the song going viral, and in most cases it never works. This all started during the peak of the pandemic, idols slowly churning out dance videos, and now as soon as they have a comeback, my timeline is bombarded with 6 TikTok videos back to back of idols dancing to the same 15-second sound, or collaborating with other idols to do each other's so-called TikTok challenges that no one but themselves partake in, and they're usually very uncomfortable to watch. I am so tired of hearing about a new group set to debut, and their first headlining news title is that they're debuting minors. To me, it is wrong on all levels to debut a minor. Their childhoods are being stripped away and instead replaced with having to dance on stage in front of thousands to see and judge. I don't know if I'm only noticing this because I'm getting older, but it feels as though the age of idols debuting keeps getting lower and lower each month that is passing this year. One of my biggest problems of debuting a minor is the concept companies are having them do. Look at Glassy, Ivan Lee Seraphim for example, incredibly young people doing concepts too mature for their age. I understand they most likely debut them young to keep the group active for as long as they can before getting too old, and to draw in the younger generation who is more likely to stick around for the group longer, but debuting young must do serious damage to these idols' mental health. No 16-year-old child is mentally prepared to face the harsh world that is the K-pop industry. I pledge youngest age of debut should at least be 18. I wish companies would stop exploiting these children. Let them enjoy their youth and add them to groups when adults. Of course, every group wants success internationally, but it's become very blatantly obvious now the big companies are really craving overseas exposure. These companies seem to think international equals just America, more specifically North America. It's become quite clear in their intentions to appeal more to the Western market. For example, when a group is coming back, the debut stage is on Good Morning America instead of a music show. For the bigger companies, they now do additional albums, only exclusive for Target, which is a store in the US. Last point on this topic is the increasing amount of English lyrics in songs, releasing English-only music or English versions of their Korean songs. Like, why are you releasing an English song when your listeners are fans of you because of your Korean music? If companies hope that releasing an English song will attract the general public, these fans won't stick around for too long, as if the fan is only interested in English music, they won't want to stay around for a group whose music is mostly Korean. This doesn't bother me too much, but the reason why I'm mentioning these points and companies aggressively catering just for the USA is because I feel as though they're taking K-pop in a direction I don't like. It's painful seeing companies constantly craving for the Western media and trying so hard for the American general public's attention and approval when they don't need to. Ever since companies discovered fans will buy anything as long as you include a photo card in there somewhere, they truly ran with it and now include idol selfies on cards with anything and everything they can legally sell. I'm in the collecting community. I like to collect album photo cards. I don't collect store benefit cards or cards from different merch drops though. I started noticing on my friends' stories how they kept posting about new merch drops, but I noticed more and more merch kept dropping. To me and what I see, I feel SM Entertainment and JYP are the most guilty of doing this. As the merch kept coming, my friends no longer felt excited by all this new content. just felt overwhelmed and annoyed how these companies are trying to make a quick cash grab. POBs stand for pre-order benefits, which is usually an extra photocard you get when pre-ordering a group's new album from particular stores. I don't think POBs really started taking off till 2020. I could be wrong, but this is what it feels like anyway. To me, I thought they were fun extra things you could collect. But now I kid you not, some groups will have well over 20 plus POBs for a comeback. I understand it's to drive people to shop at your store, but I feel as though these websites are taking the piss and taking advantage of the fact they know K-pop stans will buy anything with their idol's face on it. The constant merchandise drops every few weeks has no longer made new content releases exciting. And now I don't even bother looking, as I know it'll be merch that makes no sense and clearly just the companies capitalizing off everything the groups are involved in. I vividly remember in lockdown 2020, Tomorrow by Together released a new merchandise collection. I believe it was for Eternally. I was so excited and instantly bought myself a shirt. I haven't felt like that towards merch since then. When new merch gets released now, I don't even bat an eye, nor check out what's for offer. Now, this is K-pop, so nothing is ever that serious. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and feels on a few topics that were bugging me. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.